and I am going to bring up our special guest today, which is our CEO. I mentioned a little bit about her history, but I tell you, this woman has become like a sister to me. She's a mentor, not only to thousands, but she is my closest mentor. I've been following her and everything that she does for the last 14, almost 15 years now. I just love her to pieces. She is our CEO, visionary of Wakana, Melissa Boston Otoyebe.
Wow, Kathy, thank you so much. I tell you what, when you introduce me, it just gives me such a big smile because you're sitting here giving me these kind words, but I really have to throw it back to you. Not only are you a dear friend, like a sister, but just someone who I've grown to develop so much respect for your business acumen and everything you bring to the table. So we want to thank you today. And I'm telling you what, as our VP of Finance, also wearing so many hats, working sometimes on a customer service team. You do so much for everybody and just know that you are so appreciated. Well, today I'm actually going to do the hair portion for our phenomenal trichologist, Doris Mosley. I do want to make an announcement and ask that we keep Doris uplifted in prayers today. Doris lost her sister today to congestive heart failure. Many of you who followed her calls week after week, she often talks about how she's there really trying to nurture and take care of her sister. Well, yesterday she was actually put in hospice and she lost her battle with congestive heart failure today. So we definitely want to keep Doris uplifted. Her sister's name is Dolores for those who want to pray for the entire family. But Doris is so near and dear to us, and to know that today she's in a lot of pain, losing somebody that's so close to her. We just want to uplift her. We want to just appreciate her. And I'm going to do my best to really try to give you the knowledge today that you need to know regarding our products. And one of the things that I will say also is Doris is someone who really was instrumental in getting this entire line to Wakanda, okay? She was someone who was so adamant. She said, listen, Melissa, we need a system. She really wanted us to bring something where we can have a shampoo, have a conditioner. Well, we're very picky with our hair, and it took a long time for us to really find a formula that we could get behind. But once we did, we knew that we were going to bring this to the team. We actually had been utilizing the products and had, purchased a lot of the ingredients, started doing formulation over the summertime, but finally had a chance to launch the hair care line, right around Christmas time. And so again, we owe so much to Doris, and today we're keeping her uplifted in prayers. And so today we're going to talk about reversing the epidemic of hair loss. In fact, we are calling it Save Our Strands. We're sending out an SOS. I know so many of us throughout our life, we've had these epic hair battles, whether it's trying to relax your hair and finding that the chemicals actually can burn and destroy the roots. Perhaps you faced hair loss. Perhaps you've had braids that are too tight. See, we've all been in this journey to really try to find ways to nurture our hair. And so today we're inviting you to love your roots, to really be proud of the hair you were born with and learn how to manage it. Because like anything, it needs love, it needs nurturing, it needs the right ingredients. We know that there's a serious problem right now as a result of hair healthcare challenges, improper hair and hair services. The need for hair replacements and camouflage has quickly become the number one necessary and requested service in salons everywhere. See, there's an epidemic of hair loss right now, and there's medical terms for this. When you think about alopecia, there's various forms of alopecia. Whether you just lose a bald patch in one area of your hair, or perhaps you're experiencing it on your entire scalp, or perhaps even your entire body, where you lose your eyebrows, your eyelashes, your armpit hair. And a lot of this has to do also with autoimmune diseases. And so there's different types of hair loss. There's different medical terms for this. And so you want to really get your specific issue diagnosed. I know at one time we had a dermatologist come on this line, and she talked about the fact that you sometimes have to go to see a hair doctor to really understand what's happening with your scalp, with your hair. Sometimes you're experiencing something that could be even more problematic than you ever know. because just losing your hair doesn't just mean it's a vanity issue. Sometimes it could be an underlying issue that's so much deeper. And we also know that hair loss is big business. Do you know that in 2016, it was a $3.6 billion industry, right? 1 in 5 Americans are losing their hair. What are some of the reasons we're losing our hair? Due to diet and stress and medical issues, right? Genetics. Oftentimes we say that, hey, if one of your parents had hair loss, that could actually be something that some of the kids pick up as well as a trait. Then there's environmental stressors that we're dealing with on a daily basis. And some of these environmental stressors can be the products we're using, what we're actually putting on our hair. Sometimes we use something that might make it look good, but then there's other consequences. And so we really want to move towards natural products, towards more organic products, get away from the parabens and the sulfates and all the items we know that are so harmful for us. So what are some of the types of hair stresses? Because oftentimes we find ourselves where we are pushed to the edge. Sometimes our edges, actually start to recede and we lose our hairline. And that oftentimes can be pretty devastating for someone. And you often now see these frontal wigs and weaves that are happening because we're losing the hair around our edges. And some of the hair stress that we see is chronic, traumatic, oftentimes from braiding or wearing those tight ponytails, aggressive brushing and combing, traction alopecia. Those are all the different types of stress that we put on our hair on a daily basis. Even sometimes when you're shampooing your hair, oftentimes we do it too vigorous. So there's really a way that we have to get back to loving and nurturing our hair to really give it a priority. And hair loss doesn't discriminate. We've seen it happen to even major celebrities, because again, sometimes they're wearing the weaves and the wigs, and that's constantly pulling at the edges. And so we have came to the rescue. We have developed our SOS system, and we want you to get the word out to everyone, because we've developed a way to help you save our strands. It's our hair care system, and it's a 5-step system. In fact, we have our renewing shampoo, we have our moisturizing conditioner, our leave-in detangler, we have our styling cream, and then our oud body oil, which just quickly became a fan favorite. What I'm gonna do before we go into a little bit of the beauty bar today, in fact, we have some special guests that are gonna share their experiences with the products. I wanna tell you just a little bit about each one of the products and some of the benefits that you can experience with these products. One of the things we know that with, shampoo, you really want to make sure you have a shampoo that's going to help to stimulate those follicles and clean those follicles. Because what happens when our follicles are clogged, things can't get in or out. And that means they can die. And when we lose our follicles, it means we've permanently lost any chance for a strand of hair to grow in that follicle. In fact, on our head, we have about 100,000 follicles that make it to the head. So there's a limited supply, okay? They're not unlimited. And so we want to really think about that when we think about what we're doing on a daily and weekly basis, and so that we're using products that are really helping to nourish those follicles and properly stimulate those follicles. And so you're going to notice when you use our renewing shampoo, it's very refreshing. It has things in there like peppermint that adds that stimulation, brings that circulation to that follicle. Items in there like rosemary, okay? So incredible ingredients that are formulated inside of our renewing shampoo. So we call that step 1. Now, for some people, you might go from step 1 straight to step 3. But when you need that deep conditioning, when you really want to make sure that you have that extra moment with your hair and you leave that conditioner on for perhaps 5 to 10 minutes to really provide that moisture that we need so that our hair doesn't have as much breakage, then you want to slow down and do step 2, which is our moisturizing shampoo and our moisturizing conditioner, okay? And we love the moisturizing conditioner. If you haven't yet had a chance to use this, it really is a great way to bring back a lot of that moisture that we often lose, between shampoos. And then we have that leave-in detangler. And what I love about the leave-in detangler, for any of you that have ever, really had challenges with really trying to keep your hair from tangling up, I mean, this is truly one of the best, probably the best detangler I've ever used. In fact, I used to wonder when I would go to the hairstylist, how could they manage my hair so easily? But then if I'm at home, it seems like a battle. Well, a lot of that has to do with the type of products that you're putting on your hair. And so with our detangler, we have truly knocked it out the park, because this is absolutely something that's going to nourish your hair. In fact, it's made with it's made with a special type of oil called jojoba. So jojoba oil is really great because it's going to add that extra nourishment to our roots and really allow us to have that shiny hair and really build the strength of our hair. And then we have our step number 4. In fact, this is another one of my favorites, because oftentimes after you shampoo your hair, after you condition it, then you're wondering, well, what am I going to do to really get that twist out look? Or perhaps you want to braid it and let those curls show after you take those braids out. Well, oftentimes it's hard to find a product that really does what you need it to do to give you the type of curls that you're looking for. And so we're going to talk about that today with some of our testimonials, but just know that our styling cream is step number 4, but you can also use it if you're blow drying your hair. So there's many ways you can use our styling cream. And then of course, the oud body oil. What we love about the oud body oil is you can use it on your body and you can also use it on your hair. So it's multi-use. And what's great about it is it really provides you with that extra shine, that extra level of moisturizing that many of us need, because some of our hair could be truly dry. So if you're wearing braids or perhaps you're just shampooing frequently, that oud oil is absolutely going to be something you're going to fall in love with. And so let's talk real quick about the superstar of our product line. In fact, our leave-in conditioner is actually formulated utilizing our hemp-powered hair. So it's a big part of the leave-in conditioner. So you have a chance to get your treatment of hemp-powered hair when you use our leave-in detangler. And so with our hemp-powered hair, we have things in there like black seed oil. If you've ever utilized black seed oil, what's great about black seed oil, not only will it stop a lot of the itching and dryness, but it absolutely helps to grow your hair, okay? In fact, what I love doing is, in addition to my hemp-powered hair, in addition to the SOS system, I purchase that black seed oil, probably at least a bottle every single month. And I take that internally, as well as rubbing that also on my scalp, because I just love, love, love black seed oil. And then we have rosemary inside of our hemp-powered hair. It's a natural DHT blocker. And so if you know anything about DHT, it's that negative testosterone. Not only do men deal with it, but women deal with it. And when you have an abundance of DHT, it means hair loss. It means other issues. For men, that could be prostate issues, okay? Hormonal imbalances. And so we need that rosemary. Pumpkin seed is also a natural DHT blocker, but it also helps to get rid of inflammation. We're hearing more and more about MCT coconut oil. We have infused this with MCT coconut oil because it helps to speed up the hair growth process when combined with other nutrients. We have moringa oil, which fights disease, promotes good hair growth. Baobab, which is rich in vitamin C and iron. We have peppermint, which promotes that blood circulation. Cinnamon, which is a great antioxidant. Lemon oil, clove, even wild salmon, because we do know that we need more omega-3 in our life. We need to have more omega-3 internally, and we can definitely utilize it on our scalp to bring down that inflammation. And oftentimes when we hear Dr. Rita, she's talking about inflammation being behind so many diseases. Well, inflammation is behind hair challenges and hair loss. So we've got to reduce the levels of inflammation if we're going to improve the health of our hair. And then we have CBD, okay? We've infused this product with CBD because we know the ultimate way to bring down your levels of inflammation is through cannabidiol. And so let's just look real quick at this challenge with hair follicles, okay? We have about 5 million hair follicles all over our body. But again, our hair, our scalp has about 100,000 of those. And so we want to take care of every single follicle up on our head, okay? And so with hemp-powered hair, it's going to stimulate the follicles. It's going to promote that healthy scalp and hair. It's going to nourish the strands. In fact, when we lose our follicle, it means loss of hair. And so we want to do everything we can to prevent a loss of follicles. And so what we want to do, because we believe that documentation beats conversation, we have some of our distributors. In fact, one of them, I know, is going to share her experience. The other one, I brought her on too. I saw her out there. So if you want to share as well, we know you're one of our top leaders. You're on our Monday call every week, and you always have something really great to share. So we would love to hear from you as well. But the first one that I'm going to bring up, she's actually one of our Emerald distributors, just doing big things here at Wakana, also serving as our VP of Business Development, Shannon King. If you can go ahead and take it away.
Hello, hopefully you guys can see me. My name is Shannon King. I'm the Vice President of Business Development. So I guess I'm here to just kind of share my experience about how the SOS system has worked for me. And I'm actually not sure what number, like the 4C and all of that hair I have. And in fact, I think I have different textures. I do have naturally curly hair, but it really needs moisture in order for those curls to pop. And without moistures, it's just really an afro. So if that's the look I'm going for, that works. But sometimes I just want it to be kind of curly, and I really want that wash and go look. So with using the Revitalize shampoo, especially because I put product in my hair, I use olive oil, I use all different kind of things. I use the empowered hair on my scalp, and the revitalizing shampoo actually is, the renewing shampoo actually really cleans my scalp and takes off all of the built-in like residue that's on my hair. And I really don't have a method to the madness. So sometimes I wash my hair twice a week. Sometimes I wash, if I have something to do, I may do it more than that. And sometimes I go a whole week without washing my hair. So it just kind of depends on the look I have that I'm going for, and just how much time I have, to really be honest, in the mornings before I get my day going. And so that renewing shampoo really kind of gets it makes my hair feel like as if I went to the salon. And when you go to the salon, and I haven't been to the salon in so many years, but when you go to the salon and you feel like they've really cleaned your scalp, and it's like something you can't really do at home, well, with that renewing shampoo, it really makes me have that feeling at the end of it. And then another thing after that, I use the moisturizing shampoo, because again, moisture is my best friend as far as having my curls pop or my hair just not really looking dry. My skin is typically dry, and so therefore my scalp is dry and my hair is dry. So with that renewing, the moisturizing conditioner, it really gives my hair that moisture that it needs. In fact, someone recently asked me, what do you do to make your hair so fluffy? Because I really have thin hair. It just doesn't look like it because I have because of, I guess, just the style that I have, but my hair is typically thin. And someone asked me, how do you get that? How do you get your hair to look so fluffy? And it's really this moisturizing conditioner that doesn't weigh my hair down, but it kind of engulfs every strand and makes it, just do what it does. Again, I'm not the professional, so I really don't know. I'm sorry. So, sorry. I really don't know the technical aspects of it, but I do know what my results are. And then I use the leave-in detangler, which helps me not look really, really crazy when I'm leaving out the house. It kind of goes across every strand and really makes my curls pop. I don't like to do the twist out because it's really just time consuming. So anytime I can just miss a step in doing my hair, is really wonderful. In fact, I use that leave-in detangler even when I'm not doing all the 5 steps. And then the styling cream for when I do the twist outs works for that. Now, my all-time favorite, aside from just dealing with my hair, is the oud oil, because that is the product that I can use from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. Like me and my guy uses that. I mean, how often do you smell just like your partner? So I just love the oud oil. It smells good. It energizes me. I find myself smelling my hands throughout the day. My hair smells good. I don't have to worry about if somebody's really close to my hair, how it smells, because it's really going to make my hair smell good. And to know that after all of that, my hair is being healthy and then taking care of it, and I don't have to do a whole lot in order to get that result. So that's it for me. But I absolutely love the products and really glad that Wakana came up with these products.
Wow, Shannon, thank you so much. And you know, what I love about Shannon is very picky, guys. You know, she's one of those people, she's gonna tell you like it is, okay? And I remember the first time you used the product, you know, it really almost took away some of her fluff. She's like, oh my gosh, I want the body back. And so we just explained how you can pick or choose what steps you like. She adjusted it and got exactly what she wanted, which was the fluff. And that's the cool thing about the product line. And your hair is looking fabulous. It's just growing, Shannon. So
I know
so cool.
I just got it cut and it's growing so fast, but then you know that it's healthy when it doesn't. And this is today, like not really doing anything to it, just recovering from Valentine's Day. And so to be in the house all day and still wake up and still look a little cute, I think so.
Oh, you always look cute now. So
Yes, you do.
I love it, right? Say, hey, that's after the party last night, right? So that's some good after party hair.
After Delta 8, yeah, I know.
Oh, Phyllis, you want to show your hair today?
Oh, no, not today. Did you see what I put in the chat box?
What did you put in the chat?
I said that after this, I am going to call you and you're going to give me every step I need, and I'm going to go do my hair and everybody can see it tonight on the call.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good stuff. Well, you know what? I'm doing my shampoo today, too. So we're all in shampoo mode. So
Okay.
That's great. Good stuff. We'll be in the fight together, Phyllis.
Right.
And I know Ma Mitchell's there, too. And Ma, you join us every Monday. So I know we have a lot of guests on the line. So, you know, you're one of our newest sapphires just doing some extraordinary things. So we figure we'll pull you over today so you might share whatever's on your mind. Okay.
Hi. Well, I wasn't going to show my hair, but I decided I go ahead and pick it out a little bit. Those of you who have seen me on Facebook and Instagram, I think I got a light shining on my hair. I did show pictures of the beginning stages of my balding, which was very devastating. And all of the middle part of my hair was just gone, all down where my hand is now, all the way back. It was just gone. And so I was so happy when they told me about the hemp powered hair. This is before our SOS hair care system. And the hemp powered hair I used regularly. And I followed Dr. Mosley to the T, because I wanted my hair to grow back so badly. I wore it short for about a year and a half, 2 years. And it was, I was okay with it for a while. People told me, well, you got a pretty head, so it's okay. It doesn't look that bad. And so, but I was just so happy when my hair started growing back. So I'm very pleased. I mean, it's thick. It is so thick. And my daughter, who is a cosmetologist, Kenyatta, she's able to twist it, and we're able to braid it and everything. So I am just truly, truly excited. And I'm excited about the SOS, Save Our Strands system. It has worked for me. I use it regularly now. I love the leave-in conditioner. I love it. It's so nice. It makes my hair so soft. And then I also like the moisturizing conditioner. And I sort of just sprayed the this in my hair when I just want to soften it up, and just so that I can either twist it or braid it. And then I also love the oud oil. I thought I was the only one that was using the oud oil in my hair. I thought I had discovered something special. And then Dr. Mosley, shared that she uses it too. And so I was thrilled when we included it in the package for our number 5 step, because I was using it. I'm like Shannon, honey, from head to toe. So you guys, I mean, the top of the line products, beautiful, beautiful.
Well, your hair is looking so beautiful, dear. That is so powerful. We thank you for sharing. And I'm glad you showed your camera because, hey, girl, it looks amazing. And it's so great to know that, yeah, we can save our strands, right?
Yes, definitely save our strands. I just love it. And I want to say hi to my guests that showed up today. Hi, everyone.
Wow, 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 wow. Well, hello to all of Ma Mitchell's guests. Hi, all the guests out there. We're so happy
That's
you're
right.
with us. Well, Kathy, this has been fun because we've had a chance to hear from some of our what we call distributors, but also too, like Shannon, the skeptic, right? And she's converted now. I love this.
I love conversion. I love to see results. I'm so happy for you, Ma. And Shannon, you do definitely look always cute, and we love your fluffy hair.
Absolutely. I think that's great too. There's a few questions, so we can
Okay,
entertain any questions. But I want to
absolutely.
also acknowledge Dr. Sylvester. She said she just washed her hair with these products this morning, and wow, I'm impressed. My hair is so soft to the touch. The leave-in detangler really works. I've twisted my hair in 4 large twists, and it smells nice. So you feel like we felt the first time we tried that. But we had a question also regarding the moisturizing magic. So we actually have that in stock right now. We haven't actually put it on the website. So let's go ahead and I'll get with our programming team so we can make that available. We have given it out, I think, as samples, so many of you have had a chance to try it, but it's a really great, nice touch for somebody that's really looking to finish off your hair for the day. So we'll make that available for individual sale. So yes, it's in already. We already got it in our shelves. We just haven't put it on the website, so we'll fix that problem. So
Ma is clapping about that.
yeah.
Any other questions? Cheryl asked, how do you use the moisture item?
So the other step that was initially step 5, it's similar where the oud is more of a continuous moisturizing effect. So that's great. But then there's some people that really don't need a lot of moisture because one, it can weigh their hair down, but yet, so they don't want to have it continuous and lingering where it causes the buildup. So what's great about the moisture, it's more of a wow for that day, right? You can put it on, but it's not going to linger forever, so that you can get that desired layer, that desired look without layering too much moisture. Because I know like Phyllis is a perfect example. I mean, she's got that type of hair that you put a little bit too much moisture and she has no lift off, right? It just stays flat, okay? So it's a great product. I think you'll love it. We put it in for samples just so people can have a chance to experience. I use it a lot. And the main way I use it is when I'm going out for that day and I want to have that just final look to really finish off my braid out. Because what I do is I braid my hair and then I let it go. And once you do that, things can take another life, right? Your hair can almost have wings, right? So for me, that little moisture magic is kind of like my little secret weapon to just kind of keep everything at bay that day. So hopefully that helps.
You know
Let's
what? One
see.
thing I do, I'm sorry. One thing I do also is when I do the twist outs with the oud oil and even with the styling cream, when my hair dries, before I take the actual twists out, I put some oud oil on my hands or put some styling cream on my hand and then just kind of go over each trestle or whatever, and then I unravel them. So, but that's a day that I want to do a lot of work. For the most part, it's just a wash and go.
I love that you talked about how easy it is for you to wash and go. I think that's phenomenal.
I need to
Thanks.
wash and go, but I just want to have some volume. So I'm pretty sure I will get better results if I twist it. But I'm a wash and go girl.
It looks good on you too, Phyllis,
But
though.
tonight, today I'm going to go in there and try to twist it and see what happens.
Uh-oh, I can't wait.
I
Um,
can't either.
Jackie
That's
wants to,
impressive about the product is that you can wash and go. I mean, I'm really impressed with that. It really softens the hair, but it doesn't take the natural curl out. It's still, really like swirly It's really nice, and I love the way the conditioner coats every strand. It's amazing, really top of the shelf, ladies and gentlemen.
I love that.
I see some, my mentor said about the face serum. I love the face serum. Now, I
Yeah.
love
Yes,
the face serum.
Me too.
we
Jackie
got to
wants
get
to
it.
know.
We got
The color product, the product's color safe. That's for sure. I have color in my hair, no problem, no run. Good color though. And I mean, that counts too, but the product has no effect on the color.
Right.
'Cause
I
We
it's a
also
good
have
product.
color in my hair.
Right.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
My
sulfate free, guys. So long as it's sulfate free and we don't have those chemicals, that's why
right.
a lot of times you use a shampoo and it affects your color because you put sulfates in there. That used to be the big thing. Everything they put sulfates in, then they said, oh, sulfates are bad for your health. So we
Right.
have no sulfates in our product.
And
And
Margaret Dorsey
it's
says,
for the
got in
spray.
late, but heard some testimonies, but your testimony, that picture you put on Facebook, girl, your hair was beautiful.
Mhm.
In fact, I've shared her testimony
I
several
did too. I
times.
passed that around. I sent it out.
So thank you for that. And what I really like about this company is that all of our there's no paid testimonies or anything like that.
Right.
People just kind of do that. We never even told anyone to document it, and people are getting such great results. They're documenting it themselves. So that's wonderful.
It looks like we
Mhm.
have some questions coming in regarding how often do you shampoo? Now, I know Doris has answered this before where she said because of the fact that we actually have moisturizers in our shampoo, for some people, I mean, if you know the story of Oprah and how she would shampoo her hair every day because she was under so much, pressure with the things that she was doing to produce certain looks. So it's okay to shampoo your hair every day if you have the right type of shampoo. But for most people, and Dr. Marsha Glenn kind of came back and said, for most people like us, maybe once a week is sufficient, right? You really want to make sure you're not going too long because if you're going 2 weeks, then what's happening is your follicles are going to stay clogged and then you're going to limit your hair growth. So we want to make sure we're doing some type of regular shampoo, but it doesn't have to be daily. It could be once every single week. And there were some other questions too, Kathy. I don't know if you've been digging those out, but there's several we want to make sure
I
we hit.
did see a couple. One of them I think that we'll
Large
definitely have to talk to Doris about, but this particular one says that has it been known to help anyone diagnosed with scarring alopecia. That's definitely not in my wheelhouse
Oh,
to answer
we can
that.
talk about that because that's
Okay.
actually Doris's condition. So she had something
Oh,
called
that's right.
central frugal alopecia, which basically is a scarring of the scalp. And a lot of times where our hair our scalp can scar because typically of hot combs. And so she, at one point in her life, was utilizing a lot of hot combs. But it could also be because if you've ever been at the hairstylist and you notice that the blow dryer starts to burn your scalp, you felt that and you're like, oh, wait a minute, pull that away, right?
Oh.
It's like all these heat treatments that we're constantly getting is what they believe that contributes to this form of alopecia that creates scar tissue on our scalp. And so she literally had the scar tissue right in the center of her scalp as a trichologist. And so can you imagine the nightmare this created for her? And fortunately, by utilizing these ingredients, she was able to regain her hair back after a full 8 months. After 2 months, she started noticing the difference. But in 8 months, she actually had a full head of hair back in that same area that had scarred. And I would think that if something had scarred, it would be irreversible. But it's not the case when it comes to that specific type of scarring. If it's in the middle of your head, it's called centrifugal, and maybe that's what you're dealing with. So hopefully that clarifies, but that's exactly Doris's issue that she had that really led her to want to have products like this.
Mm.
And so could there be a larger spray attachment to our oil? So here's the thing, guys, with the spray, you're talking about the oud oil. So which oil are you talking about, the oud oil or the number 3? Jewel, if you can clarify. And once you guys see the answer, let me know what she says as a response. The oud oil or the step 3?
There she goes. Or our oil. Our oil meaning what? The oud oil?
I think she meant oud oil.
We can definitely look into that. That hasn't came up as a request, so this would definitely be something to look into. I know with our step 3, we do have a larger trigger spray that we will, we just haven't shipped those, I think, out of state, Shannon, right? But that helps to get a little bit more force out for the step 3 for those who really like that force. But yeah, we can definitely look and see if there's different sprayed strengths, so we can get something maybe more stronger, I'm assuming.
Yeah, she was talking about the oud. She was
Okay.
talking about the oud oil.
So Phyllis, I think, answered the question about the serum. So that's the next one.
Yeah.
I think we've got them all then, Kathy. Anything else you see? We just don't.
I don't see anything
I
else
don't
now.
see
Nothing
anything.
new.
Okay. Oh, somebody said their client just bought the entire system. Woo, woo. Yay! That's
Yay!
Congratulations.
You see a question in here about do you all do a trial period with individuals before you launch? And if so, what was the outcome and how long was it?
Not a clinical trial, but anytime we bring a product to the marketplace, typically
We are the
we've
trial.
already been working on it for months before we bring it to you. So it's kind of like with hair, because we're all African American women and we have so many issues ourselves. We tend to say, as long as we're objective, we know that we're going to bring something that we know is going to work. Like, so we're not going to just bring something for the sake of bringing it. Like with shampoo, we were asked to do this years ago with our other company, and we just wouldn't do it because we couldn't find something we all could get behind. And so,
Right.
But some of our products, there's a little, like with our coffee, for instance, we did a weight loss trial. So we took, I believe it was like 100 people. We put them in a 6-week program. So it really depends on what the type of product it is, and it determines how long and how many people we add. But with the hair product, we brought it on board in the summer, but we didn't bring it to the group because we wanted to know that it worked. We wanted to make sure that we all had a chance to try it. We had a chance to really prove that it did exactly what we needed to do. And so once we got that proof, then we officially released it in December. So we know the product's good. It comes with a money day back guarantee. So you can utilize the products for the next 30 days. If it doesn't work for you, guess what? We give you your money back. That's how confident we are in all of our products. So I hope.
And Meslissa was a big test of that product because her hair was absolutely gorgeous, and we could see the difference in using it and the steps and just the results. So we are the testers of our products because we get the results. I just need help in how to best use it. So I know Meslissa is going to tell me, for your hair, you need this, this, and this. And that's what we have. And speaking of that coffee, y'all, I know this is not a coffee call, but I love that coffee. I absolutely love that coffee. And I haven't eaten. I had a good lunch, no snacking, and I can go straight to dinner. So it's working.
Yay.
Yay, I'm glad to hear that.
I cut myself today, Phyllis. I have to kind of wean myself off because I'm not trying to lose weight.
Oh, I know, girl.
The way it makes me feel.
Right, but it makes you feel good. That's the thing. It's like, oh, I need my coffee, and I am not a coffee drinker. But this coffee, yes, I am.
All right.
Love it. I love it. I love it. Well,
I want to ask a question as far as using heat with the product.
You can definitely use heat. I know last week Doris just kind of interjected that while we definitely build up the moisture with our products, it's always a good thing if you're using, especially a flat iron or something that's really hot, to make sure you still use some type of heat protector, because our products are formulated to just be natural. They're moisturizers. It's not like a specific heat protector. So definitely do that if you're a hairstylist, and if you want to just add that extra layer of protection for any type of hot comb or something that we know will add a lot of heat that really is unnatural. So yes.
Someone said that they use it in their hot oil treatment. I think that's really great. Yep.
Empowered hair. Yeah.
Empowered hair and the hot oil treatment. And Diana says that the shampoo made so many suds, she thought she spilled her body wash. That's awesome.
Well, the shampoo is formulated for hair and body. In fact, sometimes I use it on my face because if I don't have my because it's formulated for the skin too. So you can use it on your body.
Great.
Yeah, it's all in one, guys. So
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, I would just be careful with the empowered hair using it for a hot oil, because remember, we have to be mindful of the temperature. So I know with some hot oil treatments, you put them on the stove and boil the water. So I'd be careful, because none of our products should reach over 350 degrees.
Correct.
And the body shampoo as a body wash, I'm going to do that while I'm shampooing my hair.
I mean, really?
I love the way my hair feels. My scalp is tingling. So I think your body will be tingling the same way. I'll let you know tonight.
Margaret Dorsey says my hair responded really well to heat, flat iron, and curling iron. That's great.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. T-Max says SOS is fantastic.
Woo-hoo.
Mary Jones says she's been a cosmetologist for 35 years and have used the system since we got it. So that's really good.
Wow.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's a
We have to
testimony.
bring you on next week, Mary. So
That's right.
Right.
Guys,
Awesome.
we want to hear from you. Oh, she said the body does tingle too. Yes.
I know it has to, because my scalp, I love that tingling of my scalp because it just invigorates it and makes it feel so clean.
It does. It does.
I can't wait to go and watch. Now I want to go wash my hair.
I'm getting ready to go take my shower. Going back there and start all over again today.
Oh my gosh.
Again, I say you cannot be a better. You're in business. You got good products that work, make you feel beautiful, you know, and you can tell the world about it. What better way? What better way? And it's snowing outside like crazy, and we working right now. Don't have to leave home to do it.
Thank God.
Last thing, Kathy, I'll say is that you guys, the saveourstrands.com and saveyourstrands.com, either one is now working. So every week you can promote that. We'll keep it that way so it won't change.
Perfect.
So that's what you'll use for this call. Save Your Strands or Save Our Strands. Let everybody know.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. Wonderful.
Tanya, you should be using these products, girl, on all your clients. I see you out there.
And I'm putting that in the chat right now.
Oh, good. So Kathy's going to text that or put the website in the chat. There you go. Beautiful, Kathy. Thank you. Well, Kathy, it's 3:30. You should close us out, but great job.
Let's do it. Hey, listen, you guys, I'm so, thank you guys for coming. Shannon, Ma, there's a few other people that we're going to pull up next week. Those of you that talked about having used the products, the professionals, we definitely want that. Make sure that you get other professionals on here. We want this to go viral. I mean, this is an awesome system that's doing a great thing for our community and our hair and our queens. And we want this to be our crowning jewel. And, you know, so get this out there. Make sure that you get folks on here, your guests, your professionals, your distributors. Make sure that everybody knows about it. So thank you guys. Wonderful Monday. We'll see you tonight on our corporate virtual party. Come to it's Wakana, Zoom with Wakana, right? Zoom in with Wakana.
Zoom in with Wakana, yes. And
Zoom in with Wakana.com, and I'll put that in there. Zoom in with Wakana.com. That is 8 p.m. Central and 9 p.m. Eastern. Zoom in. I put it in there wrong. I left out the with. Sorry. Zoom in with Wakana.com. There you go. Zoom in with Wakana.com. See you guys later. Bye.
thank you guys. Bye-bye.